Hello, and welcome to our countdown of the smallest insects in the world. It is a world that exists all around us, yet remains almost entirely unseen. A world of miniature marvels, where creatures no larger than a grain of salt live out their complex, dramatic lives. Today I'm going to take you on a journey into this hidden realm. We'll be exploring the absolute limits of size in the animal kingdom, discovering organisms so small they seem to defy the very laws of biology. These are not simple specks of dust. They are intricate, highly evolved animals, each with its own story, its own struggles, and its own unique place in the grand tapestry of life. The scale we are about to explore is almost beyond human comprehension. Imagine an insect so tiny that it could comfortably navigate the eye of a needle, or another that could pass through a mesh screen designed to keep out the smallest of gnats. These are the titans of the tiny, the champions of the microscopic. Their size is not a weakness but a remarkable adaptation, allowing them to exploit niches that are completely inaccessible to larger life forms. They are parasites, predators, and pollinators, playing crucial roles in their ecosystems that often go completely unnoticed by us, their giant neighbors. So, dim the lights and let's adjust our focus to the microscopic level. We are about to delve into a world of breathtaking fragility and surprising resilience. The creatures you are about to meet will challenge your perception of what an animal can be. Their forms are alien, their life cycles extraordinary, and their sheer existence is a testament to the boundless ingenuity of evolution. Prepare to be amazed by these tiny wonders of nature. Our journey begins with what is, quite simply, the smallest known insect on the planet, the fairyfly. The name itself conjures images of delicate, ethereal beings, and the reality is no less magical. Specifically, a species known as Dicopomorpha ecmepterygis, whose males are the undisputed champions of smallness. These are not merely small, they are microscopically tiny. Measuring a mere 139 micrometers, several of these adult insects could line up end to end across the width of a single human hair. They are so small, in fact, that they are blind and wingless, their world a tactile landscape navigated by feel alone. Their entire existence is a frantic microscopic drama played out on a scale we can barely imagine. Their lives are as strange as their size. Fairyflies are parasitoids, a specific kind of parasite that ultimately kills its host. The female, slightly larger than the male, will seek out the eggs of other, larger insects. She then lays her own egg inside this host egg. The fairyfly larva hatches and consumes the contents of the host egg from within, a hidden nursery and pantry all in one. It is a brutal but incredibly effective survival strategy. It allows them to thrive in environments all over the world, from dense tropical forests to our own back gardens, living out their entire, fleeting lives as ghosts within the eggs of others. From the world of parasites, we move to the damp, shaded realm of the forest floor. Here, amongst the miniature forests of moss and fungi, lives our next contender, Skydocella musawacensis. This is the world's smallest free-living insect and the smallest known beetle. Discovered in Nicaragua, this creature is a marvel of miniaturization. At just over 300 micrometers long, it is a mere speck, a fleck of living dust that would be utterly invisible to the naked eye. It belongs to a group known as featherwing beetles, a name we shall explore more later, and its size is a key to its survival in its chosen habitat. This tiny beetle's life is spent foraging among the spores of bracket fungi, which grow on decaying trees. For an insect of this size, a single fungus is a vast, sprawling landscape, a continent of food. Its diminutive stature allows it to navigate the microscopic crevices and pores of the fungus, feasting on the spores that are its primary food source. Its body is perfectly adapted for this world. It is elongated and flattened, allowing it to squeeze into the tightest of spaces. It is a reminder that even in the most overlooked corners of our world, evolution is constantly at work, crafting perfect solutions for survival on every possible scale. The term wasp may bring to mind large buzzing insects with a painful sting, but the vast majority of wasp species are nothing like that. Many are tiny, solitary, and led lives of astonishing complexity. The smallest of these are the parasitic wasps, a group that rivals the fairyflies in their microscopic dimensions. These are not social insects building great nests, but lone assassins, masters of infiltration. They are among the most important and most overlooked groups of animals on Earth, acting as a vital, natural form of pest control in almost every ecosystem you can imagine. Their strategy is a marvel of evolutionary precision. A female parasitic wasp, herself barely visible, can detect the chemical traces of a specific host caterpillar or aphid. Using her sharp ovipositor, she injects her eggs directly into the body of the unsuspecting victim. The host is not killed immediately. Instead, it becomes a living larder. The wasp larvae hatch and begin to consume the host from the inside, carefully avoiding the vital organs to keep it alive for as long as possible. It is a gruesome, yet brilliantly efficient method of ensuring the next generation has the best possible start in life. A silent, microscopic drama that keeps entire ecosystems in balance. Not all tiny insects are drab or hidden. Our next subject brings a splash of vibrant color to the miniature world. This is the western pygmy blue, one of the smallest butterflies on the planet. With a wingspan of barely half an inch, or about 12 millimeters, it is a fluttering jewel. To see one is to witness a tiny fragment of the sky that has come to life, flitting low to the ground through the arid landscapes of North America. Its small size makes it a challenge to spot, a fleeting glimpse of iridescent blue and copper against the dusty earth. Despite its delicate appearance and diminutive size, the pygmy blue is a tough survivor. It thrives in harsh, often salty environments like salt marshes and desert scrublands, where its host plants, members of the goosefoot family, grow. The butterfly's life cycle is a race against time in these challenging habitats. The female lays her tiny pale green eggs on the host plants, and the caterpillars must grow quickly, feeding on the leaves before pupating and emerging as the next generation of tiny, winged wonders. Their smallness allows them to exploit these sparse resources, proving that even the most fragile-looking creatures can possess immense resilience. We return now to the world of beetles and to the group that gave us. This is the family Patiliidae, commonly known as the feather-wing beetles, and their name is wonderfully descriptive. To become this small, with many species measuring less than a single millimeter, evolution had to find a clever way to overcome the physics of flight. At this scale, the air becomes thick and viscous, almost like water. A normal solid wing would be inefficient, requiring too much energy to move. The feather-wing beetle's solution is nothing short of genius. Instead of solid wings, they have developed wings that look like delicate feathers. They consist of a thin central stalk with a fringe of long, fine bristles, or setae. When the beetle flies, these bristles create a virtual wing surface, trapping a layer of air and using its viscosity to their advantage, effectively swimming through the air rather than flying. This adaptation is a breathtaking example of convergent evolution, as a similar solution has been found in other microscopic insects like thrips and fairyflies. It is a testament to the fact that when faced with a physical challenge, life will often arrive at the same elegant answer time and time again. Ants are renowned for their social structures and their ability to work together to achieve incredible feats. We think of them as armies, as farmers, as builders. But the world of ants also extends down into the realm of the microscopic. The smallest ant species in the world, Caribara atoma, is a creature of almost unbelievable tininess. The worker ants of this species are so small, measuring less than a millimeter, that they are actually smaller than many single-celled organisms like amoebas. a whole colony could comfortably live inside the hollow of a single twig. These pharaoh ants, as they are sometimes known, demonstrate that social complexity is not dependent on size. Within their minuscule colonies, there is still a queen, there are workers, and there is a division of labor. They forage for tiny food particles, care for their young, and defend their nest, just as their larger relatives do. Their smallness allows them to inhabit the tiny cracks and fissures in the soil and leaf litter, a world within a world. It's honestly a humbling thought that beneath our feet, entire societies, entire civilizations of these tiny beings are rising and falling, their epic stories playing out completely beyond our perception. Our next tiny titan is an insect that many gardeners and farmers know all too well, though they may rarely see the culprit itself. These are the thrips, an order of slender insects with fringed wings, much like the feather-winged beetles. Most species are minuscule, typically only a millimeter in length. Their tiny size and rapid reproductive cycle can make them a formidable agricultural pest. They are equipped with a unique, asymmetrical mouthpart, a punch-and-suck apparatus that they use to pierce the cells of plants and drain them of their contents. A single thrip does little damage, but they are rarely alone. An infestation can involve hundreds of thousands or even millions of individuals. Suddenly, their collective feeding can cause leaves to silver and wilt, flowers to become discolored, and fruit to be scarred and stunted. Their tiny size allows them to hide in the tightest of flower buds and leaf sheaths, making them incredibly difficult to control. They are a powerful example of how the very small, in great numbers, can have a truly massive impact on our own human-sized world. A reminder of the delicate balance between the microscopic and the macroscopic. Our final insect is one that you may have unknowingly encountered in your own home. This is the book louse. Despite its name, it is not a true louse and is not parasitic. It is a tiny, soft-bodied insect, often wingless, that belongs to the order Pseucoptera. Measuring just 1 to 2 millimeters, these creatures are drawn to quiet, damp, and undisturbed places. They are the silent inhabitants of the forgotten corners of our lives, living in old books, behind wallpaper, and among stored grains. Their presence is a sign of humidity, the very condition that allows their food source to grow. Book lice do not eat the paper of the books they inhabit. Instead, they are micro-grazers. They feed on the microscopic molds and fungi that grow on the glue in book bindings, or on the paper itself in humid conditions. In a way, they are tiny housekeepers, cleaning up the microscopic growths that we cannot see. Their world is the dusty, still landscape of a library shelf or a forgotten pantry. They are a reminder that even our own, carefully controlled indoor environments are ecosystems in their own right, home to tiny creatures living out their lives in parallel to our own, their existence entirely dependent on the conditions we create. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of tiny insects. We have seen that size is no measure of complexity or importance. From the fairyfly living its entire life inside a single egg, to the pygmy blue butterfly painting the desert with its tiny wings, the world of the small is filled with immense wonder and astonishing adaptations. These creatures are not just curiosities, they are essential components of our planet's ecosystems. They are the pollinators, the decomposers, the predators, and the prey that form the foundation of the food web, working tirelessly in a realm almost entirely hidden from our view. Their existence challenges us to look more closely at the world around us, to appreciate the life that thrives in the smallest of spaces. Every handful of soil, every leaf, every drop of water is a potential universe, teeming with dramas and struggles as epic as any found on the open savanna. By understanding these tiny titans, we gain a deeper appreciation for the intricate interconnectedness of all life on Earth. The survival of the largest whale can be linked through 1,000 tiny threads to the survival of the smallest insect. It is a beautiful, fragile, and endlessly fascinating web. We hope this glimpse into the miniature world has sparked your curiosity. There is so much more to discover, so many more stories waiting to be told in the unseen corners of our planet. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating nature content. Until next time, keep exploring and never lose your sense of wonder for the magnificent diversity of life, no matter how small.